It's Christmas time, everybody. You know what that means? It's the time of year where some random fat old dude comes down your chimney and gives your whole family a present that's in his bag. Yippee!
Do I get a present?
You almost got us killed twice this year.
Is that a yeah?
No.
Man, f*** you.
And with that, I would like to talk about Christmas and video games. Now, the only two times where Christmas becomes relevant in gaming is either Christmas updates or games about Christmas-themed movies. So, here's the Home Alone NES game. The cool thing about the Home Alone NES game is that it actually has a very unique gimmick. That gimmick is being a huge piece of shit. So the premise of the game is very simple. You play as Kevin McDonald's Callister, fighting against the Wet Bandits, or as I like to call them, the Wet Bandits. The way you do this is very simple. You just run around the house and look for random objects to kind of just throw at them. There's a lot of different objects you can use. You can use anything from nails to a potato. And yeah, that's not a joke. You can actually use a potato in this game. Go look it up. I'll wait. Now, on paper, that sounds like a lot of fun, but what it really translates to is you just sitting around and hiding for 20 minutes, because for some reason that's how long the game lasts. And if you do try to do something else besides just sitting around, it's just kind of boring. All you do is just run away and place random traps on the ground that all do the same thing. Well, I mean, you can go to Kevin's treehouse. That's something. Yeah, no, this game sucks. Let's move on. It is worth mentioning that there is a sequel to this game, but if you think I'm covering that, you can Surprisingly, when it comes to video games and Christmas crossing over, it mostly happens in video game updates or DLCs, which surprises me because Christmas is one of the biggest money-making events during the year, so I'm surprised more people wouldn't capitalize on the event in video game form. The answer's still no, Bob. Here are some examples of Christmas updates in video games. For one, there's Fortnite that simply changes the battle bus to be Christmas themed, and then adds this cool Winterfest thing where every day you get a free Christmas-themed item, and it's honestly pretty cool. Minecraft just simply changes the chests to look like presents, which is less cool. GTA Online adds a snowball launcher, snow on the ground, and a bunch of Christmas-themed heists. Postal 2 just takes their NPCs and puts a Christmas hat on them. And that's the thing, most Christmas updates or games just boil down to just putting snow and trees and ornaments in the game and calling it a day. Ah, what the f***? Oh god damn it, my Christmas tree is gone.
Ha, I stole your tree.
Speaking of stolen Christmas trees, there was a Grinch video game that came out this year in October. Get it? Because the Grinch stole a Christmas tree, so as I... speaking of stolen Christmas trees, get it? This is also when I learned there is a ton of Grinch video games. Huh. And before you ask about their quality, they all suck. I mean, doesn't this just scream high-quality game? Truly, the only thing to combat this masterpiece right here is Elf on the Game Boy, which is a very frustrating and unforgiving platformer where one screw-up makes you lose a ton of progress. Now, doesn't that sound like fun? Now, with my Christmas spirit being officially murdered by these games, I would like to talk about some actually good things in this video. And I do not mean good Christmas games, I mean some cool things that are happening with, or are going to happen with this channel. For one, ya boy's got a microphone now, so I guess the audio quality of these videos will get better. Okay, so this is being recorded without a microphone. this is being recorded with a microphone. It's not a huge difference, but I think it will help for future videos. And yes, this will be the last video ever recorded without a mic. I got the mic halfway through recording this video, and I just decided to continue recording it without a mic to keep the audio consistent. Two other great things that have happened this year is one, the creation of this channel and me moving away from my old one. I will always love that old channel, but it genuinely was stressful to work on it. And two, I've been getting a very stable fan base for this channel. Not a huge one, but I have a decent amount of subscribers. And each video pulls in a good amount of views, which doesn't really matter to me because I don't get paid by YouTube. But it just feels good knowing that there's people out there who are genuinely interested in seeing my content. One cool thing that happened is that somebody who followed me on my Scratch actually made a game with my little character still in it. So, check that out. I'm pretty sure it's just a reskin of another Scratch project, but it's still really cool that someone took the time to just put me in it. And yeah, that's about it. Now, if you need me, I'm gonna go murder Bob for my Christmas tree.